And the church life is also there. A church grows up with all its beauty and glory. Remember those times when families were together and went to church, and then they went to grandma or grandpa. It was the whole family. And then what happened? Time will take place, children will grow to be adults, they will go off to college, and they will have to find jobs somewhere else. And so, there they go. And what happens with the church? The youth are gone. The older generation are the ones who are there. They will do their part. Not that they will relax. They do their part to a point where there needs to be a new vision. There needs to be a change. And those are the difficult times that we encounter in our ministry. When there is a new vision to be crafted and a change is coming forth, oftentimes it's not comfortable. Because in it we see pictures of what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Maybe we will wait until we die off. And that's what inevitably happens to some of the churches. But if you allow yourself, and if you know the mission of the church and its purpose, you will look at the vision. And looking at the vision, you will remember these folks. The 2 or 3 gathered in my name. Those were the very people who will build up a big church. And that church became a beacon in the area that it is today. They started, those 3 people, with a little, but they had what? A vision. And they had a purpose. Yeah. And beloved, that is where I want to bring you this morning in my short sermon for you. That if you are a United Methodist, always remember your mission. And in that mission, always have a vision. And that's why we call ourselves a connectional church. A connectional church is when I live here and go to another United Methodist church, they will be probably singing the same from the hymnal. They will be reading the same readings, except it's a different Sunday like we are having here. So we are connected. And the early beginnings of these churches may have come from a different place. They were evangelicals who eventually will become what? United Methodists, as we were told in 1998. Then you look at the other side of Albright. Albright, the founder of Albright, was a man of God who had a purpose to what? To change lives, to help people, and transform lives, as Jesus calls us to do. And so it is a befitting honor and treat this new church that is starting, give to fulfilling the vision. One church. But it is what? It is the body of Christ, formed by these 3 churches. But before I give that appreciation, I always also want us to pay tribute to the clergy who were appointed there. There was Pastor Jody, there was Reverend Bama Smith, who was a former DS, and then there was Pastor Spence, as well as, last but not the least, Reverend Larry McGuire. This was all part of the what? The transition that would take place for the church. But most that would take place for the church. But most important of all, they made that decision to vote so that this church will be a part of something new and bigger than what it had been. And so as we celebrate today, we give God the thanks for bringing all of us together. And as we look forward into the future, we ask ourselves, we've heard about the heritage, we've heard about the history. Where is the hope?